Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. This is Carol from Carol to the Rescue. Here at Carol to the Rescue, one thing we do is we love deeply. But another thing we do is we never, ever, ever trust a skinny cook. Thanks for joining me again today. If you noticed, I have here some of my favorite things once again. Today we will be making pasta with a codfish sauce. Ever had that before? Well, you're in for a treat. Over here, I have some already cooked pasta. Now, this is wheat pasta. Some of you might not like wheat pasta, but for this dish, it's a great choice to make, okay? You can also go ahead and use the regular pasta that you use, but for this, the nutty flavor of that wheat pasta is great. Over here, I have some peas that I cooked earlier. It's just frozen peas, and you'll notice I have some garlic here. We'll talk about that pretty soon. Now, here are the ingredients. My trusty thyme that all I did was to get the regular thyme and just de-leaf them and have them ready so you can toss in the pasta. Some codfish. I don't know if you are familiar with codfish, but it's very indigenous to my country where I'm from. I'm originally from Jamaica, and we use this a lot in my country. All you do is put it in water. It comes in a bag. You put it in water. You boil it. Every 15 minutes, you throw that water off, boil it again, just to rehydrate the fish, just to get the salt out of the fish so you can have it nice and flaky like this. So it's ready for use, okay? Here we go again, my trusty Mr. Coconut Milk. Also, our green onions, our peas like I showed you there on the stove. Tomatoes, you notice it's all diced. All it is you cut your plum tomato in half, then in quarters, then you de-seed it. Just cut that inside out and get the seeds out, okay? All right, so let's get on to cooking. What we're going to do today is, oh yes, forgot to show you. We also have some garlic here, some roasted garlic. All I did was to, see this? Put some foil paper on a pan, on regular cookie sheet. And this is the result. Put your garlic 350 degrees in the oven, and you cook that for about, I'd say maybe 3/4 of an hour to an hour. And they're roasted. The aroma is unbelievable. And this is what you end up with. Wonderful roasted garlic. Now, in this Cuisinart over here, hopefully you guys have one of these at home. This is a wonderful little gadget to have in your kitchen. You'll notice I have a little bit of my sauce already. I tried making it beforehand, but I'll guide you through. All you need is, of course, a little of this roasted garlic here. Put that all in. Then you get a little of your codfish. Then your thyme, of course. A little bit of the green onions. The green onions is not so much for the sauce. It's for garnishing after. Okay? The green beans will be added to the pasta later, so you don't need that. What you do need, though, is trusty Mr. Coconut Milk. All right? So let's go pour some of Mr. Coconut Milk here. As much or as little. Now, if you want your sauce, a lot of sauce, then of course you use a lot of coconut milk. If you don't want a lot of sauce, then don't use a lot of coconut milk, okay? Now, last but not least, we need some sour cream. Any sour cream, any brand will do. The cheap kind, the not so cheap kind, any one of those will do, okay? Let's get us a spoon. And we need 2 tablespoons of the sour cream. That's 1. 2 really good helpings of sour cream. And that's 2. And we'll get the cover, put it on, close it very well, and the on button. See? Leave it. Let it go. You want to see a look in there? This is what it looks like. So we're going to keep adding milk, as much milk as we want. One thing you also need to do, guys, is to taste your food. Always taste to see what seasonings you need. Now, you wouldn't need any seasoning in this because the codfish is already seasoned. If you're familiar with codfish, you know that it's salty. So there's no need to add any extra. If you want to, though, add your little seasoning that you use at home. Like me, for me, it's my Goya. So see, I have a pinch of my Goya that I'm going to add there. Okay, a pinch or two. But do the taste test to see if it's too salty or if it's just right. Let's do this again. Okay? Wonderful. Now, let's take a look at this sauce. See? You want to see the consistency of this sauce. Let's get a spoon. And let's just look. See? Pretty good. This is thick. Just the way you want it to put on to your pasta. Oh my God. That is so good. So good, guys. Now, let's just get a pot, a large pot. And I'm going to put this on the stove and just turn it back on high so we can warm this sauce. So we can have it nice and piping hot for the pasta. See? Just pour your sauce into the pot. Okay? Wonderful. And we're just going to warm this just a bit. It's still a little bit warm because it was warm from the previous cooking of the saltfish, but you still want to warm it a little bit more. All right, that should do it. Now you just add your pasta. There you go. And this pasta was cooked, you know, regularly cooked. And some EVVO, some olive oil, was added to it. And to keep it from sticking, of course. Look at that. Look how wonderful that is. Oh my word. That is so good. So yummy. So easy. At this point, let's add a little bit of the green onions to it. There. See how colorful? Now this is also when you want to add the tomatoes. See? Beautiful. See how nice? Now, this is when we're going to add the peas. Look at that color. Wow. Doesn't that look wonderful? And last, but definitely not least, we're going to plate it. So let's move this over here. And grab our plating dish. Yummy. All right, so let's just transfer this from the pot. Let's turn the pot off to our serving plate. Wow. This is so yummy, so easy. Took no more than 10 minutes from start to finish. Add as little or as much as you want in the plate. And at the end, we're just going to garnish the top with some extra peas and some extra green onions. And voila. There you have it. Your codfish herb sauce for your pasta. Enjoy, guys. Until next time, love deeply and never ever trust a skinny cook. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.